Hey, hello, and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen. And tonight we've got a special soup happening. Get rid of the winter chill. And I've been asked before to make some kind of a Polish recipe. So, okay, I made Kapusniak. I hope I'm saying that properly. I know I'm not Polish. So, however, this is a Polish sauerkraut soup. And there's all kinds of goodies in here. And then you serve it up with a dollop of sour cream on top. Let's have some. I don't want that potato because that's going to be hot. Potatoes are really, really hot. I already burned myself on one. So, try some. Now make this a little different. It's not exactly the way that the Polish people make this. I've added a couple other things here, or changed a couple things up. Kuma's Kitchen style. Anyways, look at that. A long piece of, there we go. Pieces of sauerkraut in there. Yeah, sauerkraut is not overpowering at all. In fact, right now I'm getting a bit of the sour cream in there, and that's really nice. So, let's go. Wait a second. Let's go in the kitchen and make this right now. So here are the ingredients for our soup. Well, across the front, I've got half a teaspoon of salt and 1.5 teaspoons of pepper. Now, this much material, you'd want to use probably more salt. However, you got to remember that the sauerkraut has got salt in it. So I'm going to go with a half a teaspoon of salt, keep the sodium level reasonable. Then, I've got 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, 3 bay leaves, 1.5 cups of sauerkraut, some beautiful stuff I get in a jar here from Germany. This here is one large, Japanese carrots. They're quite sizable. You're looking about that size of carrot. And I've cut it. Now, all the materials here, other than the onions, is roughly chopped, but all the materials here are basically, I've cut about 3/8 of an inch thick. I'll give it a little bit of body. 3/8 of an inch thick. That's about 8 millimeters, roughly around about there. And what I want to do then with the big Japanese carrots, I cut that into quarters too. So slice it first, then cut it into quarters. 1 onion here, just roughly chopped it. 3 stalks of celery. So you can go 2-3 stalks of celery. Today I was able to get a really special deal at the grocery store and I get 3 stalks in there for a decent price. I was quite surprised. Celery is expensive here in Japan. And again, so I slice that up into, that 3/8, 8 millimeters thickness. Half a head of cabbage, and I just kind of rough chop that up. So each piece is, about that size, about, roughly around about an inch-ish. So, 25 millimeters. Well, 2.5 centimeters. Let's go and get exact with the millimeters. All right. Then over here, I've got 6 bratwurst. Yeah, throw a little German in there, right? Into the Polish soup. See, a lot of this soup would have bacon, things like pork ribs and stuff like that. Instead, I'm going to go with the bratwurst. So I've taken 6 bratwurst and sliced them again about 3/8 of an inch. So 6 bratwurst, let me see if I wrote down here exactly how much that weighs. 6 bratwurst, you're looking at about 13 ounces, 370 grams of bratwurst. Roughly. I mean, this is the kind of soup where you don't have to be exact with your measurements, really. I mean, it's got a lot of leeway. Across the back here, I've got 1.5 pounds or 680 grams of potatoes, and actually my potatoes came in a little under that. So again, it really doesn't matter. Here, I've got my chicken stock. I've got 7 cups of chicken stock. So, first of all, I got my big old, that big pot that I was given. You can see down, I'll have a link down below if you want to get one of these because they are fantastic. I love the heavy bottom, so it goes for even cooking. So I'm going to throw that butter in there and bring that up on medium heat. About there. Skate that butter around a bit and get it melting. Alright, butter's melted. First thing I want to do is I'll get the bratwurst in there because I want to get I want to brown that bratwurst up a bit, get some of that flavor in there. We can throw the salt in with that, just sprinkle that around. And same with the pepper. Get that all over the place. Alright, so I'm going to cook that about 10-12 minutes. Maybe not quite that much. Looking at it, this is a wide pot, so I'm not crowding it. It's the thing you gotta allow for. If you're crowding it, you want to get a little extra time. So I'm going to go 8-10 minutes on this, okay? Because there's no crowding down here. It's, every piece of meat's getting touched to the bottom. All right, see you back here in about 8-10 minutes. All right, that's looking really nice here. Let's just grab one of these so you can see. Look at that. Lots of flavor there. All right, so those are looking good. Now, I want to toss in the onions. Right there. The carrots. And celery. What we're going to do is we're going to cook these for about 6 to 8 minutes. Soften things up a little bit. Stir that around. Get it all mixed throughout there. Alright, we'll see you back here in 6 to 8 minutes. Alright, that's been cooking away nicely. Now, one of the beautiful things is when you throw these vegetables in here, when you're cooking the sausages, you got a little browning on the bottom of the pan. Now the vegetables, the liquid from them has deglazed the pot. And, well, look at that. Let's see if we can get that right up close to the camera there. Look at the colors in there. Oh, that is just flavor. All right, so what I'm going to do now, you're going to add the flour. You mix that in. And just cook it for about a minute. We just get the rawness off the flour. This is going to get more sticky on the bottom again, but that's okay because we're about to add liquid and other vegetables in there. So it'll come off again. All right, so this is going to help us thicken up our soup a bit. All right, back in a minute. All right, so that's it. We're just taking the rawness out of the flour, and now I'm going to start adding some of the chicken stock. Just deglaze that bottom. So just a little bit. Scrape around. Get all that flavor up off the bottom. You also don't want to lose any flour there, do you? You want to get it all up in there into the soup. As it starts to thicken a bit, just add a little bit more. All right. Now, just going around, scraping flavor off the bottom. And once you can feel everything sliding smoothly, and you've gotten it all off the bottom, let's get the rest of that liquid in there. So that one. You got this one here too. All right. Give that another stir. Got a couple pieces of onion up around the side here. All right. In go the potatoes. In goes the cabbage. In goes the sauerkraut. And in goes the bay leaves. Gonna get them down inside there. All right. Mix everything down in. Let's get some of that mixed around a little bit. So we got the everything spread around. Give it another mix after it's been cooking for a while. All right. What I do now, we'll bring that up to a simmer. You're gonna get the lid on here. So the minute that comes to a simmer, 20 minutes. Simmer that for 20 minutes. I'll see you back here then. Right, that should be ready. So take the lid off. Stir. Well, that is looking quite fine. What we're going to do now, though, is grab. Oh, there we go. Grab one of these potatoes and stick a fork in it. Oh, went in real easy. So what I can do now, just to double check on that, is take a bite. That's all hot. All right. Oh, hot. Oh. Perfect. Turn up the heat. What I'm going to do now is we're going to find those bay leaves. So we got 3 of them. There's 1. There's a second one. You always come up to the surface pretty easy. Just give it a little stir around. And, well, having said that, where's number 3? Come on. Oh, it's down in there somewhere. Okay, well, I guess we'll find that later. It's hiding somewhere. Alright, what I'm going to do now is, got a bowl here, stir some up. So, you know, that's when it's going to show up. So you get down in here, and you just get yourself a bit of everything. Some soup, all the different goodies. That in there. There's one more in there. Oop, that's some overboard. Alright. That. Ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, so there we go. There's our soup. And now the way to eat it, well, get yourself some sour cream. This is what sour cream looks like here in Japan. Oh, and I got 5% off on this one. Good deal. Alright, just grab a little bit of sour cream. Now you gotta stir it up a little bit and then throw a dollop on top. And there we go. That is ready for dinner. Alright, you like this soup? Stick around, check out the channel. A lot more of original Kevin Riley recipes here on the Kuma's Kitchen channel. Now go, make this delicious soup and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.